Okay. I think we are good to go. Hey y'all, let me get my water. Woo, this setup with this YouTube, y'all don't understand how much of a task that is. Please don't judge the way I just chug down the water. That water was too good. So, I got some notes for y'all. I got something to say. Let me make sure my hair not wild. Y'all, I have something to say about Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 9, Episode 7. So come on in, get in here, come chat with me, get down in the comments, talk to me, like, subscribe, and comment. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps the channel. It really helps me. It really pushes me. It really gives me that inspirational motivation to keep coming, because little do y'all know, it's just hard when you feel like nobody is listening, nobody is watching you. Like, subscribe, and comment so we can just talk more about this. We can just converse more about this Love and Marriage Huntsville, because baby, it's crazy. It's crazy. So this episode is called Game of Thrones. Whatever. The episode started off with Letitia and Melody, where they ended at the restaurant or cafe or wherever they were. Melody came in like she was checking in, checking up, but it wasn't going good for Latricia. I said it was hard to watch Latricia talk. Like, she do this thing with her mouth. Like, it's just this cringy ass talking she does. Like, it's just like, yeah, like, girl, like, ew, like, please stop. Melody, she was explaining, which it didn't make no sense from the last episode, why she didn't speak to Melody leaving out. So Melody had to say to her, I agree with Melody. I thought, your friends threw you under the bus because they said in front of some people you never even met before, you were lying. That's something you pull your friend to the side, like, how you do with your man, like, in front of people, oh, I'm gonna have his back, but behind closed doors, it's gonna be like, I'm gonna write your wing wrong. Like, I want to let you know, bitch, you lied to me, bitch. No, that's not it. But Destiny and Stormy took upon themselves to call her out in front of everybody. Now, I did agree with Melody on that. I've came to the conclusion after looking at this thing that Trish act like a nigga. How she was trying to keep up, like, she just act like a nigga. And then for her to say at the end of the scene, why is Melody so concerned about it? If she let it go, then why she wouldn't even be asking me all these questions? She was like, I don't care about my ex-husband, so I'm not asking nobody. I don't care about what y'all did. I'm not asking y'all about nothing. You don't care about your ex-husband because you get your lick back every time, Trish. Because you act like a nigga. That's why. That's why you wouldn't give a damn. Because you get your lick back every time. Seems like. I said Trish do act like a nigga. Her and Melody says she's good with Trish. After running circles around her, Trish couldn't keep up her lies to save her life. But Melody at the end ended up saying, we're good or whatever. So Trish accepted that Melody said she was good. So she invited Melody to her son's graduation party, her kids' graduation party. And Melody said, surprisingly, that she would be there. If it's for the kids, she is going to be there. So it was a good ending to that. And that's all that I got. Trish and Melody are now cool. Melody leaves. Now, next scene. Next scene shows Welcome Home Realty, or the start of this Welcome Home Realty. We can't never, with the people on this cast, it seems like we can never get the finished product. We can never see the success stories of the family living in these houses or the building operating. It's always we're building something. It's starting out. We're never seeing the cast do something that's finished. From start to finish, we don't watch them do something from start to finish. I just don't think we have done that or whatever. Welcome Home Realty is the Chris, Mr. Chris. He is opening up a brokerage in North Huntsville. It's called Welcome Home Realty. I said, Martell, no. A blazer and jean jacket combo. Hate to see him coming. Open button down and a blazer and jeans. Hate to see Martell coming. So yes, Martell shows up to the property. I thought it was funny that when he was talking to Nell and Chris about the situation that happened at the adult field day, Nell ends up explaining to him, like, you went too far with Letitia. Like, the things you were saying, it was like Marcel was saying stuff, but you was really saying some stuff. Like, that's how Miss Nell was. She just didn't feel like Tisha deserved that. So Martell is saying that Tisha did deserve all of that because she chimed in when Marcel was talking about Melody. So he felt that it was only right to go at Letitia because she chimed in for her husband. He says he is now blaming Tisha for the demise of his marriage. I said, wow. He said she was throwing it up in Melody's face about when they were going through their divorce, certain things that he was doing. Nothing wrong with what Martell was doing at hand. But because Tisha was throwing it up in Melody's face after Melody was coming for Tisha in her marriage, she was defending herself. So when you're saying now that because Tisha retaliated and said the things that you were actually doing, like, it wasn't lies, you were actually doing this, Martell. So now Letitia is the despise of your marriage. She was one of the reasons that y'all got a divorce. And now I'm sitting here thinking, when Ariane watches, don't she be like, why do you care, Martell? Why do you care who was the demise of your marriage? Why do you care to come at people because you think that they put a bug in Melody's ear and that's what triggered her to say, let's sign these papers? Not you. Not you having a baby on her. Not you messing with multiple women on her. Not you having a girlfriend on her. Tisha. What she was saying really triggered Melody to sign them divorce papers. Martell, you're a fool. You're a fool. Like, why do you care? Why not be focused on Ariane? Why not have this much focus on Ariane? And yes, you say that Marcel was talking about your baby mom. Both of the children. Oh, what am I trying to say? Both of the mother of your children for all 5 kids. That's what you said with you and Chris and Nell. He was talking about both of the mother of your children, and so that's why you really got pressed. And you seem to get your panties in a bunch as soon as Marceau said that you left your wife for a shareable side chick. But you get mad and stuff like that. But at the same time, in the beginning of the adult film that you said you ain't had no girlfriend in about 4 or 5 years. So it's just like, why not focus on Ariana and be the best woman you can at least be for Ariana? Since she's still around. Like, Melody has gone and moved on. Since she's still around, that's why I feel like Melody and Martell can't even be happy outside of each other. Like, they can't be, and I don't know if I'm saying this wrong, but it just seems like even with somebody else in the picture, they're still not happy. Even both single away from each other, they still not happy. They still not satisfied. That's my opinion. And I'm sticking to it. That's what I gotta say. This is Clear Reality Check channel. Okay? Like, that's just how I feel about it. But moving right along, Ken Lee, they said his name was Ken Lee, baby. Ken Lee meets up with his friend. I don't know if it's a barbershop slash bar, but he meets up with his friend. I said, this is the long, well, before we get into it, Ken sit down with the friend and then discuss the situation with Trish and the divorce. I said, this has been the longest divorce in divorce history. Like, this seems like it has been the longest divorce ever. We're still talking about this divorce. I said, hey, as we looking at the friend, this man got piercings on his muscles right here. Like, you know how you have the muscles and it's just like, it's piercing on his muscles. I'm like, I've never seen that before. Dude, this man got piercing on his arms? Like, ew, ew. So yeah, I didn't really write too much on Ken and him meeting with a friend. But basically, they was just talking about how Marques make things difficult. Um, Ken is saying he's stepping up to the plate. He doing all that, Marques wants to do, and that's like intimidate. Everybody seems like they toying with each other, and I'm gonna speak on that more in the end. But it just seems like Ken. It seems like you're a good person, but you're kind of toying with the fact that you can do for this man kids that he can't do financially right now. It's just like you already know it's messing with his manhood about you and his wife. Now you want to toy with a man because you take care of his kids, and it's just I don't know. I go back and forth with Ken. I go back and forth if I think Ken is a genuine person or I think this is a game with Ken. And based off the podcast or a interview I seen with Ken, knowing that he got other he don't have any biological children. His previous child that he take care of is not his either. It's from a previous relationship. And then he ended up saying when the girls was on the trip, he ended up saying that he experienced this with another lady about being married. And then, Martell ended up saying, you're a pro at being a side dude or whatever. But he said on this particular podcast after this episode, he like, no, I didn't say I was with a married woman. I blah, 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 blah. I said that she was dealing, I said that she was dealing with the situation of them being separated but haven't signed the papers yet. So that means, Ken, you were dealing with a married woman. Like, he could not, he was lying in the podcast. Like, what are you saying? Like, you were dealing with another married woman in the same predicament as Trish is in right now. Like, it's sounding like it's a game to you more than anything. Like, and that's why I feel like at the same time, Ken be toying with these people too. Like, he puts on a mask like he's a good guy, but at the same, I do think Ken is a good guy. I commend any man that can take care of kids that's not biologically his own kids. I take my hat off and give it to any man that can do that. But for it to be multiple families, like you taking them with you to different relationships, and then you still not your biological kids, is kind of weird to me. Get down in the comments and let me know how y'all think about it. But maybe it's just me. But I feel like it's kind of weird. I really do. I feel like it's kind of weird. So Destiny comes over to Latricia's house. Latricia's house, I think, been big since we seen her come on to the show. So she comes over or whatever. I said, Latricia been had a nice house. She come in, Destiny come in. Destiny actually look really pretty. Destiny come in or whatever. She tells Destiny that she's throwing her kids a graduation party. And she's happy everybody's gonna be together. Destiny said, yes, it's gonna be nice. It's going off to college. What are you most nervous about? That's why I say Trish is weird. Like, you say, I don't have to go upstairs and get him every time. What? Like, cause you don't gotta go upstairs and get him? And then she ends up saying, I'm ready for him to go because I want to party with him. I want to be at the parties with him. I just thought that was very telling. I feel like that just shows what kind of person, what kind of mindset Trish is in. Like, you want to go party with your son in college, his freshman year? Like, that just shows what kind of parent you are. Like, you with the shits. Like, and I believe you are. Like, I really do. Like, I just said that's very telling that she want to go party with her son. She was like, Destiny was like, no, don't be a helicopter mom. So I said, as her and Destiny is talking, catching up, it's not long at all. I feel like they exchanged like 3 sentences, and now somebody come knocking on the door. Now the notary come as soon as Destiny sit down. Like, they didn't really even get no drinks in, no conversation in. That's how you know this shit is fake and it's all planned. Like, at least we know the shit is fake and planned, but at least make it seem real. Make it seem believable that the notary came up and you already was planning for this notary to come by today. Not as soon as Destiny sit down. That's because y'all don't have nothing to talk about. Y'all don't really have nothing in common. Y'all not really friends. Y'all just doing this for the show. So let's do this. Let's do this like Bruce. Like, I said, as soon as she sit down, okay, the notary ends up coming. I said, of course, Trish is signing it right here, right now. And she's just making this a moment. She just seems so happy. Like, girl, this is weird as hell. All of y'all are weird as hell. Okay? So, yes. So, Destiny, while the girl is signing her divorce papers, Destiny is trying to put it on Trish that she is going to go through a grieving process after this wedding, after this divorce, since the divorce is final. Trish is like, no, I'm not. I don't think so. Like, I'm actually happy. Like, Trish was actually smiling damn near the entire time. She was like, I'm actually happy. She was like, no, you're going to go through a grieving process. Destiny, everybody not like you. I hate, and I put it in my notes, I hate when women try to put their own hurt on other women. Like, maybe it may be a possibility, Destiny, that she may not need to grieve this. She clearly have not been in love with this man for quite some time now. She told you they've been separated for 5 years. Maybe she's already went through all that. Like, I hate when women try to put things that they dealt with personally on other women. And Melody has a way of doing that too when it comes to cheating and how she see men and how she think things are supposed to operate in a marriage. She sees that differently from the other women. So sometimes she put that on the other women, and that's not how the other women operate. Maybe it might be dumb and stupid to you, but everybody is a different person for different reasons, and everybody operate differently. So your situation is your situation alone, especially made for you. Everybody is not the same. Everybody don't think the same. We're all different. So it really was like, I was like, Destiny, girl, she might not be grieving like you were grieving. It might not be hard for her to tell everybody like it was hard for you to tell everybody, because you tried to keep up this facade like your house was a home, and it was nothing like that. So it was just like, girl, am I tripping, y'all? Like, let me know. Am I tripping? Let me check my camera. Okay, we still going. But I was just like, girl, Destiny, go. No. No. So that was the end of that. Destiny ended up sitting down. I thought Destiny jewelry, her little stack, and her little diamond rings. I said, Destiny chicks are clearing, baby. I said, Destiny checks are clearing. Do you hear me? Destiny's checks are clearing. Destiny look good. Her hair look good and everything. So now Letitia and Marcel is at Black. Let me take a glass of water. Let me take a chug of water before we talk about this. All right. Letitia and Marcel is at Black. They're sitting down. They're catching up. Marcel asked Tisha what all she got to do today. She said she got to pick up Mila, her daughter, and then she got to take her son to take his yearbook graduation pictures. Marcel thought the graduation pictures was for graduation already. Letitia was like, no, this is for the yearbook or whatever. Marcel was like, keep me updated on that. She was like, you wanted to be updated on that? Clock it. Clock it. Clock that. Marcel, don't be spending time with them kids for real. Marcel, don't be giving a damn about them kids for real. Tisha do everything. Clock it. The teacher is that mom that's here, there, everywhere. Clock it that Marcel was just here's the money for this. Yeah, y'all get in my face. Here's the money for this. Yeah, y'all get in my face. Clock it, y'all. Y'all gotta clock it. Cause Tisha was like, you wanna be updated about that? I just said in my notes, I said, Marcel telling Tisha to keep him updated on their son's graduation is very telling. Now, if I'm looking too much in it, y'all, let me know. If I'm looking too much, but I personally feel like Marcel don't be in them kids' life like he's supposed to be involved. Like Tisha is involved. I don't think so. So they say that Melody hit Marcel up, and Melody wants to sit down and have a talk. And it's always something that Melody needs to get off her chest when she feels like she needs to come to Black and talk, whatever. So long story short, Melody get there. She said, hey. Melody wants to know, basically, Marcel says that y'all were saying some things about me. She said he texted her that. So they end up going into all of that. So you see now that Letitia and Marcel is just spilling how Martell is this, Martell is that. Martell is a liar. Martell has been doing the same thing for about 6 years now. And he's disgusting. And he's just this person. And we can't believe this. I was like, first of all, it's just so funny how them tables turn. It's just so funny how those tables turn. It's just so funny how Letitia and Marcel was acting so brand new now. Where was his energy for Marcel when Melody was going through this? And like I have to say, wasn't even a Melody fan. It's not a Melody fan. But I'm going to let y'all know. Oh, sorry. But I'm going to let y'all know when I feel like Melody is right. For sure. Every time. And she's right. Like, she's been saying this about Martell for the longest. But now when it's affecting y'all, oh, this is affecting y'all. I said, Melody is loving every bit of this. As they keep talking, Melody is loving it. Melody say, he just be lying. He just be lying sometimes. I feel like, am I even seeing the truth? Is my eyes to see? Girl, Melody was loving every minute of it. Do you read my lips? She was loving every minute of it. She's talking about, he just be lying. And then Marcel talk about, and then he'll get angry. And then he'll stand up. Tisha like, yeah, he'll stand up. She was like, stand up line. Just stand up line. I'm like, Melody is loving this. Melody probably walked to her car, smiling from ear to ear, when she got in the car, she probably did this like dance to herself, like these motherfuckers. Oh, cause you love when you been. I'm telling, Melody is that prime person. You love when you done told a motherfucker. You done told a motherfucker about a motherfucker. You done told a motherfucker about a motherfucker, and they don't listen, and then they ask it big. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, you have to glow in that for a little bit. Trust me. I know. Trust me. I know. When you done told a motherfucker about a motherfucker, y'all, bitch don't fuck with her. Bitch don't fuck with him. No, they take his back. No, Martell is a good father. No, Martell is a good dude. Melody is just too much. Melody just do too much. Baby. When you done told a motherfucker about a motherfucker, and that motherfucker come from the back, they didn't listen to you, and that motherfucker come back that motherfucker in the ass, bitch. All I can say is Melody is loving every minute of this. She's trying to act humble and cool at the table. But baby, when she got in her car, she laughed so hard, baby. I know it. I just know it. Because I just know it. I said, Martell loaned you money and you acting like this? A Melody so messy talking about, hey, did you give him some work too, right? Mm-hmm. You know when Melody do that, mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know she messy and she cocking that tea. Like, I love it. I love the messiness, Melody, especially when it comes to Marcel. All the hell he done gave you. Marcel thinks that Marcel is lying because he just needs an alliance. They tell Melody that was not even like that. It was just about Marcel saying that he implied that what did Melody do when y'all met up after they broke up. And that was it. And it was just like, I don't know. I don't know. So moving along. This is Latricia at her son's event. I said it seems like first, before I get into what I was about to say, her son looks like the spitting image of Marques. He really does. He looks just like Marques. Like, he looked like the younger version of Marques in his prime. Like, he looked just like that man. Like, they look like twins. Literally. Latricia was nowhere to be involved. So Latricia is at her son's event. Candace went on his mom and his sister or whatever. She ends up telling Ken that she got the divorce papers signed. She's smiling ear to ear about it. He was like, oh, shoot. She's still smiling ear to ear and saying, do you think I should tell him here right now? And you can see this like awkwardness in Ken's face. Like, I mean, whatever. He was saying a whole bunch of nothing. Like, and then he was just like, I don't want you picking this side. I don't want you picking that side. Like, what did that got to do with anything about her telling him? Bitch, why the fuck do you feel like you need to gloat and get that off right now? He won't see it. This is the kid's party. It just seems like it's more like get back for her. Like, you hurt me so much and so bad. I solely am doing this just to hurt you. Like, it just seems like it's genuinely just get back. Like, Ken is just collateral. Because you know this man instantly wants to get married to you, instantly want to get a ring. He constantly tell you as soon as you sign the papers, he gonna go get a ring. But at the same time, you know that you need time. You know that you need to work on yourself. Like, clearly, baby, we see at the end of this episode, work needs to be done. All y'all motherfuckers is crazy. That's what the conclusion that I'm getting to. You, Ken, and Marques are lunatics. Because I still think it's weird that he don't have no biological kids, bringing kids with him to every relationship with a married damn woman. This shit is weird. This shit is weird. So, especially with her saying, I feel like it's get back too, because she told Destiny, it's kind of pissing me off how calm he's been about it. Why, if you're genuinely over this man and you genuinely want to be with Ken and you genuinely want to be, why are you fucking mad that the man is being calm about the goddamn divorce? Bitch, you're playing with people. This is get back for you. Clearly, bitch. So keep it real. Keep it 1K. Like, you're not really trying to be with Ken for real. This is all to make Marques do what he doing. Acting like a goddamn clown. That's all you wanted. Because this shows your love, his love for you. We're wacko. Y'all need some damn therapy. Y'all need some damn help. So Marques ends up coming in. And I say, man, instantly, Marques put on his show. He walked past, he walked in, he said, I'm the father of these kids. Where my kids at? He grabbing the little girl face, like, where you going? What you doing? You look cute. You look beautiful. These my kids. Where y'all at? Like, he's putting on, this is exactly what it seemed like Latricia wants him to do. Like, they know how to push each other buttons, and Melody said it to the T at the end, but I'm going to get to that. So, I said Marques is putting on the show. I started dying when he got the men huddled around the bar. Like, this his damn house. Hey, y'all, all the men, all the men, come on, y'all, let's gather around. I said, who died and made him boss? Oh, man. So, I continue to say he looks like a clown. He's putting on the show. So, as he making the toast, he's saying, shout out to our kids, shout out to our family, shout out to our wives. Well, not our wives, but I said, this man is putting on the show, baby. Get this man an Oscar. Get this man an Oscar. Get this man an Oscar. He walking up to Chris, Lance, and Maurice, trying to get advice. Baby, you don't even know this man, ain't met this man a day in his life. Just walking up to random people trying to get advice. I said Marques is putting on Marques is putting on a show. So it's crazy though. I thought it was funny before I go into Marques. If y'all peep when Chris was like, I just met the man and he's already asking me advice. He was like, I guess this is what happens when people find out that you are a mentor, Chris. After Melody has already said that you and Nell wasn't a mentor. He's talking about, I guess this is what happens when people find out you are a mentor. I was dying, y'all. Get in the comments and let me know if y'all heard Chris say that. Y'all, I was cracking up. Literally. Marques seems like he's never the problem. Marques is never the problem. It seems like it's everybody else but Marques, and people like that you gotta watch. When it's everybody else but you, it's you. It's just too much. It's just no accountability. When he go around talking to these men and saying he needs support, when he go up to Melody talking about he needs support, it's triggering for him. It's always everybody else is doing stuff to him. Never him doing anything to anybody else. They both are toxic as hell, and they both need help. So Melody ends up coming in. You know how Melody likes to walk in whispering, hey, everybody, how are you? Hey, hi, how are you? Yes, I brought these for the kids. Yes, 2 gifts for the kids. Yes, yeah, yep, okay. Yes, hey girl, how are you, girl? Melody got that shit down to the T. Lord have mercy. So Trisha and Melody are in the room or in the house, whatever, talking while Melody is eating. And she tells Melody that their divorce is final. And she was like, should I bring it up here? I did want to bring it up here. And you could tell, like, back to what I was saying when she said that she's pissed that Marques was so calm about it. You could tell, like, it's feeding something in her. Like, Melody was like, no, like, why would you do that? And she was like, oh, yeah, you're right. Like, no, like, let me calm down. Like, because I'm floating too much in this. It's people are going to see that I'm wearing this. People are going to see that I'm happy. Like, I need him to see. I need him to hurt. I need him to burn. I need him to feel this. Like, that's what I was getting from Trisha. Like, Melody was like, nah. Like, this is your baby's party. This is not the time and the place. Don't do that here. Like, don't make it about that. She was like, yeah. Not gonna make it about that. Not gonna make it about that. Girl, you know you want to make it like about that. You know you wanted to make it about that. Girl, something's wrong. I heard on a podcast on somebody review that somebody told them that somebody in Huntsville said Marques and Trish was the oddball out of like high school kids. Like they was the oddball out. And I can see that. I can see that. Y'all get in the comments if y'all can see that because I can see that. Oh my God. I can see that. I can see that. So Marques come in. And as soon as Marques come in, as soon as he get to talking his own, he said he never been in the house before. This lady started naming times he been in the house. He been in the rooms. He been in both kids' room. He done been inside like 3, 4, 5 times. Then they keep going back and forth about him saying this is triggering for him. Melody say she can get. He asked Melody how you co-parent with somebody that is triggering. She say, well, you have to not. Girl, Melody be saying a whole bunch of nothing and making it sound so. I don't know. She talk about in order for it not to be triggering, you should not be the trigger. I'm like, okay. Yes, Melody. Yes. So she was like, in the energy that you're feeling for Trish right now, I can see that being triggering because it's a lot. Trish was like, and then she was like, well, she was like, I say things in silent. That's what y'all gotta clock. Y'all gotta clock them T's when people be telling themselves. I say things in silent. He speaks out loud. That's what Trish told Melody. And she was like, well, you speaking out loud right now. And she was like, oh, I don't care. Girl, you are on one, baby. Relax, baby. Relax. So they just go back and forth. He was like, Marques, it's like it didn't take him long. And if I was Kim, to see you get under my woman's skin like that and get her wrapped up around your finger like a motherfucking yo-yo, that would bother me. To see that this man can still get you like that, I couldn't be in a relationship with you, Trish. I couldn't. Like, more power to Ken because seeing how that man just wrapped you around his finger in his seat in this episode, exactly how he wanted you to. Just because you're doing what you're doing exactly to make him come in this place acting like this. Oh, baby. It was like how Melody said, a tennis match. You're just watching a tennis match. Just go. Just go. They were just going, baby. Trish was getting outside her body, y'all. It wasn't just me saying this. Trish was getting outside her body, y'all. I said, Jesus Christ, these two people need help. Melody said you can tell they was high school sweethearts because they know each other like a book. And I couldn't agree more. So last but not least, you see it panicking every time or whatever. Ken looking crazy. These people, I think all three of them are crazy. If you ask me, I think all three of them need psychological help. And that's just my personal opinion. Ken, Trish, and Marques. He ended up at the end. I'm gonna make this quick because I'm tired. I'm done. So he ended up bringing everybody over, the whole family, thanking everybody for coming out. He was like, even when you take care of your responsibility, when the kid's not yours, thank you for everybody, the whole family. Like, he said he get so many good examples from people, and him just being, girl, you just going on, like, and Ken had to step in. But why would you do that? You petty too, Ken. Because if you was a bigger person, how you would claim to be, this petty shit wouldn't even be flying with you. But it is. He ended up excluding the man. The man ended up walking up like, oh, I'm the kid's father. Bullshit. These people are crazy, y'all. And that's all I got. All three of them. Ken, Trish, and that's gonna be that's gonna be my video title. Ken, Trish, and Marques, all crazy. That's what it's gonna be. Triple threat crazy. That's what it's gonna be. That's gonna be the headliner. Till episode 8, y'all. Drop down in the comments, like, subscribe. I'll be back. Peace.